This is such an important topic because no matter how much we focus on the gifts that autism can bring us, the reality is that there are some things that are going to be challenging or impossible for us. And we can't bypass it because it is our reality, no matter how much we try to ignore it. And before my autism diagnosis, I always felt a lot of shame and guilt around the fact that there are things that are very challenging for me. And since receiving my diagnosis, I've been making it a priority to try my best to release a lot of this shame and this guilt. And this is a practice and this is a journey, and who knows if I'll ever be fully guilt-free. The fact is that the society that we live in is simply not made for us. And we're going to witness people who can do more than us. And sometimes it feels like no matter how hard we try, some things are just impossible. And this is where a lot of self-love and self-compassion and self-forgiveness come into play. I've been on this journey of understanding who I am for a while now, and just recently am I really starting to actually love who I am. And this isn't something that I feel all the time, it comes and goes. But I've been more accepting of myself and my limitations. I think another thing that's really important to emphasize is that we need rest. All humans need rest, but especially us neurodivergent people. We take in so much information and our brains are constantly analyzing everything. And so in order for us to function, we need rest. And you don't need to do something productive to earn that rest. You can rest right now if you feel like you need it. There are some days when I just feel like being cooped up inside because I know that if I don't listen to my body, I will have a meltdown, I will have a shutdown, I will feel completely overwhelmed and burnt out. And this is all just part of the journey. This is all just part of understanding who we are, accepting our challenges, and moving through them with as much grace and self-compassion as we can. It's also important too to focus on our gifts. Of course, there's things that we struggle with, but I think it's safe to say that you probably have something that you are very good at, something that is worthy of focusing more attention on. And remember that just because you don't fit the societal standards of how your life needs to be, of how you need to be, that doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you lazy. It doesn't mean that you don't try hard, because I know how hard you try every single day. I feel like this journey of self-love and self-compassion is lifelong. We're going to be faced with these things pretty much every single day, and it's an opportunity for us to give ourselves more compassion every single time we feel that shame, every single time that we feel that guilt. And so I just want to say that I'm really proud of you because personally I know how hard it can be. I know how frustrating it can be. And I know how lonely it can be to feel like, why can't I do this thing that seems so easy for everyone else to do?